Just imagine this for a second. You're standing on the edge of everything, looking up at a starlit sky far from the city lights, where the Milky Way stretches like a river of diamonds across the night. It's beautiful, vast, and seemingly infinite. But even as you stand there, you can't help but wonder, what lies beyond all this? Beyond the galaxies, the nebulae, and the cosmic microwave background? What is beyond the universe? This question has haunted humanity for centuries. Ancient philosophers believed the universe was a closed system, a celestial sphere encasing all creation. But with modern telescopes, quantum mechanics, and powerful space observatories like Hubble and the James Webb Space Telescope, we now know the universe is far more complex and mysterious than we ever imagined. And the idea that there might be something beyond the known universe? It's no longer just science fiction, it's a topic of serious scientific investigation. Let's start with what we know. Our universe began with the Big Bang about 13.8 billion years ago. From a singularity, a point smaller than an atom, it rapidly expanded, forming all matter, space, and even time itself. This event wasn't an explosion into space. Space itself was born in that moment and has been stretching ever since. But here's the catch. If the universe had a beginning, does that mean it has an edge? And if it has an edge, what lies beyond it? Well, scientists have several theories. One of the most popular ideas is that of the observable universe. This is the part of the cosmos we can see from Earth, limited by how far light has traveled since the Big Bang. It spans about 93 billion light-years in diameter. But this doesn't mean that's where the universe ends, it's just where our vision ends. Beyond that could be regions of space we simply can't observe yet, possibly trillions of light-years across. Now comes the mind-bending part. The unobservable universe could be infinitely large. There might be countless galaxies, stars, and planets beyond what we can detect. And that brings us to the concept of the multiverse, a theoretical framework that suggests our universe might be just one of many. Think of it like bubbles in a soda bottle. Each bubble represents a universe with its own laws of physics, constants, and even dimensions. Some of these universes might be completely alien to our understanding. Others could be almost identical to ours with just slight differences, maybe even alternate versions of you existing elsewhere. This idea of a multiverse is supported by several scientific theories, including inflation theory, string theory, and quantum mechanics. According to inflation theory, just after the Big Bang, the universe underwent a rapid expansion. But this inflation might not have been uniform. Some regions may have stopped inflating, becoming bubble universes like ours, while others continued expanding. This creates an infinite multiverse. And then there's string theory, which suggests that everything in the universe is made up of tiny vibrating strings. According to this theory, there could be 10 or even 11 dimensions, far beyond the 3 spatial dimensions we experience. These extra dimensions could be hiding entire universes right next to ours, unseen and undetectable, yet real. But the biggest challenge is this: if these other universes exist, how can we ever prove it? Light from those realms might never reach us. They might exist in different dimensions or be forever out of contact with our spacetime. That's where quantum physics enters the picture. The many-worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics suggests that every time a decision is made, say you choose coffee over tea, the universe splits, creating parallel worlds where the other possibility played out. If that's true, then every moment creates new branches of reality. It means there's a near-infinite number of universes being formed constantly, with every possible outcome occurring somewhere. Still with me? Because it gets even weirder. Some scientists believe our universe might be like a hologram, a three-dimensional illusion projected from a two-dimensional surface. This holographic principle could explain why gravity behaves the way it does, and it could imply that our entire universe is a kind of simulation. If that's true, then what's beyond the universe might be the real reality, the computer, the programmer, the base layer of existence. Others suggest that the universe could be cyclical, expanding and contracting in an eternal loop. In this model, the Big Bang wasn't the beginning of everything, but just the latest phase in a never-ending cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. What lies beyond the universe, then, might be the remnants of previous cosmoses, waiting to be reborn. And we haven't even mentioned dark energy and dark matter, the mysterious forces that make up 95% of the universe. We can't see them, but we know they're there because of their effects on galaxies and cosmic expansion. Could these invisible entities stretch beyond our universe, linking us to others? Could dark energy be a kind of bridge to other dimensions? Even time might not behave the way we think it does. If time is relative, as Einstein proved, then different regions of the universe, or different universes entirely, could experience time in vastly different ways. Some might run backward. Others might have no time at all. Ultimately, asking what lies beyond the universe forces us to confront the limits of human perception and understanding. Our brains evolved to hunt, gather, and survive, not to unravel the deepest secrets of existence. And yet, here we are building particle colliders, peering through massive telescopes and sending probes to the edge of our solar system, all in the quest to understand what's out there. So, what is beyond the universe? Maybe it's other universes. Maybe it's a higher dimension. Maybe it's nothing at all. Or maybe, just maybe, it's something so strange, so alien that we don't even have the words to describe it yet. In part 2 of this exploration, we'll dive deeper into the evidence for and against these theories. We'll also look at what cutting-edge science says about the shape, boundaries, and fate of the universe, and what all of this means for the future of humanity. Stay tuned, because we're only just beginning to unlock the truth behind the greatest mystery of all. What lies beyond everything we know? Imagine staring into the night sky, feeling like you're peeking through a window into the cosmos, and wondering, what lies beyond everything we know? Beyond the stars, galaxies, and the cosmic microwave background radiation? Is there truly a boundary to the universe, or does it stretch infinitely in all directions? These aren't just the questions of dreamers and sci-fi enthusiasts. They're at the heart of cutting-edge astrophysics, philosophy, and our quest to understand reality itself. In this second part, we dive deep into the most daring theories, wildest ideas, and what science says might lie beyond the universe. First, let's consider a concept known as the observable universe. This refers to the region of the cosmos from which light has had enough time to reach us since the Big Bang, approximately 13.8 billion years ago. It's a bubble centered on Earth, with a radius of about 46.5 billion light-years. Anything beyond that is, for now, unreachable. Its light hasn't had enough time to get to us. But just because we can't see beyond this horizon doesn't mean there's nothing there. In fact, most cosmologists believe the universe continues far beyond what we can observe, maybe even infinitely. Now let's push further. What if the universe is not infinite, but instead loops around on itself like the surface of a sphere? This is the idea behind a closed universe, where if you travel far enough in one direction, you might eventually end up where you started, just like circling the Earth. This kind of universe has no physical edge, yet it's still finite. It's like a 3D version of a 2D video game where walking off one side of the screen makes you appear on the other side. But again, even in this model, there's still the question, what's outside that loop? That leads us to the multiverse hypothesis, an idea that has gained a lot of attention in recent years. In simple terms, the multiverse theory suggests our universe is just one bubble among potentially countless others. These bubbles are entire universes, each with their own laws of physics, dimensions, and even time. One model, called eternal inflation, suggests that after the Big Bang the universe rapidly expanded, and in some regions this inflation never stopped. These ever-inflating areas constantly give birth to new universes, like cosmic soap bubbles endlessly forming in a frothy bath. If true, it means beyond our universe isn't just empty space, it's a seething sea of other universes, each completely disconnected from ours. These universes might be unimaginably different. Some could have no stars, others could have different kinds of particles, or even alien versions of physical laws where gravity repels instead of attracts. It's nearly impossible to test these ideas directly, but some physicists suggest that a collision with another universe in the past could leave subtle scars in the cosmic microwave background. Some claim we might have already spotted such anomalies, but the evidence is still hotly debated. Next, there's the brain theory coming from string theory. According to this idea, our universe could be a three-dimensional brain, floating in a higher dimensional space called the bulk. Think of our universe as a slice of bread in a loaf, with other slices, other universes, stacked nearby. These other universes might be incredibly close, in dimensions we can't perceive, but entirely inaccessible to us. If this is true, beyond our universe isn't a void, it's a complex higher dimensional realm filled with other brains, each possibly housing their own version of reality. Now here's a mind-bending idea. Our universe could be a simulation. It sounds like science fiction, but serious thinkers like Nick Bostrom and Elon Musk have proposed that an advanced civilization might run vast simulations, and our entire cosmos might be nothing more than one of them. If that's true, what lies beyond our universe is simply the system running the code, the equivalent of computer hardware. In this model, stars, galaxies, and even consciousness could be generated by a superintelligent program. It's speculative but impossible to rule out entirely, given the current state of science. Let's also consider time itself. In some theories, what lies beyond the universe isn't space at all, it's a different kind of time. For instance, cyclic universe models propose that our universe is part of an eternal cycle of births and deaths. The Big Bang wasn't the beginning, but rather a bounce from a previous contracting universe. If that's true, then beyond our universe is not a place, but a time before the Big Bang, perhaps carrying the quantum seeds of everything we see today. Then there's the haunting idea that there is nothing beyond. Our universe might be all there is. Space and time might not continue outside it, because they are properties of our universe alone. Imagine a 2D being living on a balloon's surface. Asking what lies beyond that surface doesn't make sense to them, they can only experience their 2D world. Likewise, we might be confined to our space-time fabric, unable to even conceive what outside means. This is what some physicists mean when they say the question, what is beyond the universe, may not be valid. Still, the human mind craves answers. One intriguing approach is to look at quantum mechanics. According to the many-worlds interpretation, every time a quantum event happens, the universe splits into different outcomes, creating a new branch of reality. So in this view, every decision you've made, every path not taken, actually exists in a parallel timeline. Beyond our universe, then, are alternate versions of you, living different lives in parallel universes stacked invisibly on top of ours. Another theory worth exploring is the concept of vacuum decay. In physics, a vacuum isn't truly empty, it's a state filled with quantum fields. Some scientists believe our universe might be in a false vacuum, a temporary state that could one day collapse into a lower energy state, changing the laws of physics instantly. If this were to happen, it would create a bubble of new reality expanding at the speed of light, annihilating everything in its path. What lies beyond, in this sense, is a more stable version of reality waiting to take over ours. Now consider this: what if information itself is what lies beyond the universe? There's a theory called the holographic principle which suggests that everything in our universe is a projection from a two-dimensional surface, like a cosmic hologram. This means the real information describing our universe might be stored on a boundary we cannot access, a kind of cosmic firewall containing all the data of reality. If that's true, then beyond the universe is a vault of information, a master code from which our entire reality unfolds. Let's not forget spirituality and philosophy. While science searches for measurable truths, many traditions suggest that what lies beyond the universe isn't just physical, it's consciousness. Some theories propose that consciousness isn't a product of the brain, but a fundamental property of the universe, maybe even extending beyond it. If so, then beyond the universe might be an infinite field of awareness, what mystics have called the source or the divine. But how close are we to finding out the truth? Tools like the James Webb Space Telescope, gravitational wave detectors, and quantum experiments are giving us more insight into the cosmos than ever before. As we map more of the cosmic background radiation and explore extreme environments like black holes, we might find cracks in the cosmic curtain, clues pointing to a larger multiverse, hidden dimensions, or fundamental changes in how we understand existence. In the end, the question of what lies beyond the universe is not just scientific, it's existential. It challenges our place in the cosmos, the nature of reality, and even what it means to be conscious beings. Whether the answer lies in another universe, a higher dimension, or the depths of our own minds, one thing is certain: we will keep searching. So, next time you look at the night sky, remember, you're not just seeing stars, you're staring into a cosmic mystery still unfolding. What lies beyond that black velvet of space could be the key to understanding everything, or it might just be the beginning of more questions.